Barakatin Yahweh, Barakatin Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rukakadesh. Greens to the hopeful elect. Okay, we're going to do Dani Yael, which you all know as Daniel. We're going to do chapter 3, which is the image of gold. Okay, we're going to do Daniel, and most high be willing tomorrow. We still got to finish Jeremiah. And I'm going to eventually get back to Ezekiel. I left off about a few months back in Ezekiel 37. But, we go as the Ruach leads us, you know what I mean? As it reveals to us, as it reveals to me, I reveal it to my brethren, These are great times right now, A lot of the mysteries of the kingdoms are being revealed to the Israelites. This is the time of the hopeful elect, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else has gone by the wayside, This is the high course, these are the ones truly committed, who have really come back to all the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, and walking in the ways of Adonai Mashiach Yahushai. Now, let's proceed. Chapter 3, the image of gold. Nebuchadnezzar king made an image of gold whose height was 60 cubits, and its width 6 cubits. He set it up in the plain of Dura, in the province of Babylon. Babylon is confusion, And King Nebuchadnezzar sent word to gather together the satraps, the administrators, the governors, the counselors, the treasurers, the judges, the magistrates, and all the officials of the province to come to the dedication of the image which King Nebuchadnezzar had set up. So the satraps, the administrators, the governors, the counselors, the treasurers, the judges, the magistrates, and all the officials of the province gathered together for the dedication of the image that King Nebuchadnezzar had set up. And they stood before the image that Nebuchadnezzar had set up. Then a herald cried aloud, "To you it is commanded, O people, nations, and language, that at the time you hear the sound of the horn, flute, harp, lyre, and psaltery, and in symphony with all kinds of music, you shall fall down and worship the gold image that King Nebuchadnezzar has set up. And whoever does not fall down and worship shall be cast immediately into the midst of a burning fiery furnace." So at that time, when all the people heard the sound of the horn, flute, harp, and lyre, in symphony with all kinds of music, all the people, nations, and language fell down and worshipped the gold image which King Nebuchadnezzar has set up. Okay, I'm gonna stop it right there real quick, man. That gold image is that idol that you see every morning, that fucking piece of shit Baal the sun, man. It's always been the image. It is the god of this world, man. It is the focal point of the zodiac. It is the focal point of Babylon mystery religion. We could start off all the way to Eden, man, when it was fallen and tempted the woman with divination. But we'll just take it off with ancient Babylon, Nimrod after the flood, man. You know what I'm saying? That is the gold standard, man. That is it right there, man. And you see, even till today, man, everybody, all these counselors, all these worldly religions, all these sorcery, they all comes back to that, to the zodiac, to the sun, to star worshiping, It's called witchcraft, divination, trying to knowledge of good and evil, trying to have the upper hand by predicting outcomes, forecasting weather, and doing all the shit that you people take for granted, think it's just simple way of life, man, but it ain't, man. The only set apart people that don't follow this is the Israelites, man. And now let's proceed. It says, Daniel, friends, disobey the king. Therefore, at that time, certain Chaldeans came forward and accused the Jews. They spoke and said to King Nebuchadnezzar, "O king, live forever. You, O king, have made a decree that everyone who hears the sound of the horn, flute, harp, lyre, and psaltery, in symphony with all kinds of music, shall fall down and worship the gold image." See, just like right now, man, especially these Edomite devils, man, they sun worship all day, man. And whoever does not fall down and worship shall be cast into the midst of a burning furnace. There are certain Jews whom you have set over the affairs of the province of Babylon, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. These men, O king, have not paid due regards to you. They do not serve your gods or worship the gold image which you have set up. So basically, all these fucking Babylonians, these Chaldeans were accusing, Daniel and his friends, the other three, because there's four of them, they were promoted to some kind of hierarchy out there, because they were superior than these fools. They weren't sun worshiping, man, or practicing divination. They weren't stargazing, star worshippers. Then Nebuchadnezzar, in rage and fury, gave the command to bring Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So they brought these men before the king. All these three other guys, except for Daniel, because they had named Daniel Belshazzar. Nebuchadnezzar spoke, saying to them, "Is it true, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, that you do not serve my gods or worship the gold image which I have set up?" Now, if you are ready at the time you hear the sound of the horn, flute, harp, lyre, and psaltery, and symphony with all kinds of music, you should fall down and worship the image which I have made good. But if you do not worship, you shall be cast immediately into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. And who is the God who will deliver you from my hands? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we have no need to answer you in this manner. If that is the case, our Elohim, who we serve, is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us from your hand, O king. But if not, let it be known to you, O king, that we do not serve your gods, nor we worship the gold image which you have set up. Damn, man, you gotta love that, man. Those three boys, man, they were true Hebrew Israelites, man, and they said, fuck that Zodiac, fuck your sun worshiping shit. We serve the living Elohim, Yahweh, man. Just kind of like the 1/3 we do, man. That's what we're set apart, man. We don't indulge in none of this shit, man. We take joy, man, in being in our laws and statutes and commandments and serving the one and true Elohim, our Creator Yahweh, and His only begotten Mashiach Yahweh Shai, man, through the Ruach HaKodesh. Now it says here, saved in fiery trial. Then Nebuchadnezzar was full of fury, and the expression in his face changed towards Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. He spoke, commanded that they heat the furnace 7 times more than it was usually heated. And he commanded certain mighty men of valor who were in his army to bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and cast them into the burning fiery furnace. Then these men were bound in their coats, their trousers, their turbans, and their other garments, and were cast into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. Therefore, because the king's command was urgent and the furnace exceedingly hot, the flame of the fire killed those men who took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And these 3 men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down bound into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Then King Nebuchadnezzar was astonished, and he rose in haste and spoke, saying to his counselors, Did we not cast 3 men bound into the midst of the fire? They answered and said to the king, True, O king. Look, he answered, I see 4 men loose walking in the midst of the fire, and they are not hurt. And the form of the 4th is like the son of Elohim. Whoo! Basically, the Most High said, fuck that. He ended up burning down the guards. They tried to throw the 3 Israelites inside the furnace, and then the 4th one who looked like the sun, that was Yahweh Shai. See, Yahweh Shai came and he saved them from the fire. See, because anything is possible to the Most High, man. Anything can be accomplished by him, man. He's the ancient of old, man. You know what I'm saying? So Nebuchadnezzar praises Elohim. It says here, then Nebuchadnezzar went near the mouth of the burning fiery furnace and spoke, saying, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, servants of the Most High Elohim, come out and come here. Then Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came from the midst of the fire, and the satraps, administrators, governors, and the king's counselors gathered together. And they saw these men on whose bodies the fire had no power. The hair of their head was not singed, nor were their garments affected, and the smell of fire was not on them. Basically, they couldn't get burned, man. Most High protected them, man. Nebuchadnezzar spoke, saying, Blessed be the Elohim of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who sent his angel, see, that's Yahweh Shai, and delivered his servants who trusted in him, and they have frustrated the king's words and yielded their bodies that they should not serve nor worship any God except their own Elohim. So basically, Nebuchadnezzar got humbled and he got punked, and he said, you know what, I don't want to mess with the Elohim of Israel. So he let these Hebrews, continue to worship Yahweh, man. He had no choice. Kind of like right now, while everybody's being plagued, man, the Israelites were being blessed, man. Nothing's lacking from us, man. Glorify be your name, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. You know what I mean? We got our health. You know what I'm saying? We got our law, statutes, and commandments, and we got what we need, not more, no less, man. So while everybody's burning in this fire, right now, that's going on out there, we're all right. We're not touched because we're sealed and protected by Yahweh Shai, man, through the Ruach HaKodesh, the helper that he promised us, the comforter, man. It says here, therefore I made a decree with that any people, nation, or language which speaks anything against the Elohim of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego shall be cut in pieces, and their houses shall be made an ash heap, because there is no other Elohim who can deliver like this. Then the king promoted Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego into the province of Babylon. Basically, he knew he had to make amendments because he got scared, he got punked, so he started trying to accommodate Daniel's 3 friends, you know what I mean, to be on good terms, for the living Elohim, man. But this time around, man, nothing's gonna save the wicked of Esau, man. They're done, man. They're gonna get dealt with, man. Yeah, man, I hope this was edifying. Stay the course, Joshua. most high be willing, tomorrow we'll do. And like I said, man, we either gonna tap into, more Daniel, or finish off Jeremiah, or go back to Ezekiel, man. It depends, man. Like, it depends how that Ruach guides us. And at that, I know I want to say Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rukakadesh, Kwan Jasharala, and Shalom.